Hi, kindergarten. Today we're going to read a story together called Hand Fins by Brian Langdo, illustrated by Teresa Martinez. So before we start, I want you just to look at the cover of the book and think about what you may be reading about today with our title called Hand Fins. And then I want you to think over here on the left, Ben Franklin was a famous American inventor. Learn how he invented swimming fins. So why did Ben invent swimming fins? So we need to think about that as we are reading today, and you can talk to someone that's next to you or turn and talk to a friend and talk about why you think that he did that. Now up here in the top is Ben. He's our main character. Now Ben Franklin is a real person. And so this is a biography about his life that someone has written. And so this is exciting to read about his invention and why he invented what he invented. So we're going to read some words down here that have some blends that we've been learning. And the first one is fast. I want you to repeat that with me. Say fast. Good. And touch that word. Touch the next word, steps. And say that with me. Ready? Steps. Good. And then slips. Slips. Good. We'll read it twice. Flops. Flops. Very good. And so then over here, we have some words to know. These are some of our sight words. The first word is cut. Say that with me. Ready? Cut. Then we have the word must. Must. Then we have said. Said. And the last one, when. Say it with me. When. Good. All right, let's begin learning about how Ben Franklin created swimming fins. I'm going to read a sentence and then I want you to repeat it after me. It is hot. Read that with me. It is hot. Ben steps in the pond and gets wet. Read it with me. Ben steps in the pond and gets wet. Ben has fun. Read it with me. Ben has fun. Ben flaps and flops. Read that with me. Ben flaps and flops. But Ben cannot go fast. Read that with me. But Ben cannot go fast. I must have fins to go fast, said Ben. Read that with me. I must have fins to go fast, said Ben. Ben cut and cut. Read that with me. Ben cut and cut. He cut big, flat fins. Read that with me. He cut big, flat fins. The fins had slots and bands. Read that with me. The fins had slots and bands. When Ben slips a fin on his hand, it fits. Read that with me. When Ben slips a fin on his hand, it fits. Ben zips in the pond. Read that with me. Ben zips in the pond. Ben did it. Read that with me. Ben did it. Hand fins are fast, said Ben. Read it with me. Hand fins are fast, said Ben. All right, so let's look over here. You can stop or pause the video right here and you can read these words really quickly and see how you do to help you practice. Also, you can go back and look and see if you can find where the word pond, hand, and band were in your story. So now it's time to answer some questions about what we just read and see if we learned why Ben Franklin created the swimming fins. Okay, so on the first page, I want you to think about who the main character is. Who is our main character in the story? You can shout that out. Good, Ben. Ben is the one who we're talking about here. He is on every page. Let's talk about the next page. And tell me what the setting is of the story. Remember, the word setting means where does the story take place? So where is the story happening at? Tell a partner or you can shout it out. Good. Right, the pond, right? So he is in the pond the whole time. Look at the next page, 54 right here. And we find out on this page what his problem is. So tell about the problem of the story. What is the problem? Good, so Ben cannot go fast, and that is his problem. Ben's solution is on this page. How does he solve his problem? How does he try to think he could go faster? You can shout it out. Yes, he wants to have fins. He needs to make fins to go faster. Okay, so how does Ben get fins? What does he do to get the fins? Good, if you said that he cut wood and he used bands and he made them himself, you got it right. Good job. So on the next page right here on 57, let me scooch over this way. Talk to me about how he puts on his fins. Where are they? Good. He's slipping them on his hands. If that's what you said, you are correct. Okay, let's look at the next one. Last page. What does Ben say about his hand fins? What does he say about them? Let's look at the sentence right here. Hand fins are fast. Good. So if you said Ben's hand fins are fast, you got that one right. Great job today reading our story about Ben Franklin creating the swimming fins. Great job.